Good morning, everybody. So this video is going to be a little different. It's more of a aha moment that I had when I was working out this morning. I have shared on my YouTube channel that I have went through a spiritual journey, basically just finding the meaning of my life at the age that I'm at right now. And finding out who my true self is. Sometimes you go through a checklist of either things that you need to get rid of, things that you need to improve in, balancing out relationships with people. It's so many things that I can just go on about. And sometimes when I try to explain that to people in my community, they either get it or they don't get it. And it's like I'm still trying to help others by letting them know, okay, let me tell you where I'm at so then you can get there. But then not everybody wants to get there. And so then I'm like conflicted with the community that I'm always still going to have to be, it's going to be a part of my life. That doesn't mean I have to communicate with them, but there's just some people a part of your life that are just a part of your life. It can be coworkers, family members that you are just, or friends that are just always going to be there because they're always going to be there. Some 7 degrees of separation are going to be there. But I was listening to this podcast by Mel Ribbons, and she put together what I have been trying to explain to myself and knowing that I don't need to explain it to other people. And I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to let you guys listen to as much as I can without getting flagged by YouTube. But I also will put her link to her podcast below. So it's titled, If You Are Charting a New Path in Life, Do This. So let me let you guys listen to this really quick.
That you're surrounded with right now has been on the road with you up until this point. But they have no idea what your day-to-day life is like moving forward because they're not living the same kind of life. And here's what I want you to understand. When this happens and you start to make very deliberate changes, whether it's in your health, or maybe you've launched a business, or you are just tired of kind of a gossipy social climbing circle of friends, and now you're seeking deeper meaning in your life, you don't have to ditch those people. They can continue to be in your life, and they will be part of the rest of your life. But they're never going to understand what you're going through because they don't live the day-to-day life that you're living.
That's all I'm going to give you guys right now. And hopefully I don't get flagged by YouTube. But I think I listened to that 4 or 5 times because I have been trying to put it in words how my journey does not always make sense to the community that came with me up until the point that I changed. But the community that I am now becoming a part of, because God has placed other people into my life from those that used to be a part of my journey, they get it, but the other part doesn't get it. And I've been struggling with trying to figure out whether or not I need to help them understand my other community. I don't need to do that. It's something in me, like most of us, we still want to explain something to people. We want to show them that we are changing, but they're not always going to get it because they're not on the journey that you're doing. They're not with you doing your day-to-day activities. They have no idea the sacrifices you have chose to make to be where you are. You decided to find the meaning of your life, the purpose of your life. You decided to commit yourself to God and let him be the ruler and the maker of your day-to-day moves. And you have nothing but peace. And because of that, it's all over you. You can see it. But you also want someone to really understand where you're coming from. Sometimes my immediate household does not understand where I'm coming from because they're not on the same level that I'm on because they're at a different stage in their life. So knowing that I now see that there are people actually coming in my path that can relate to where I'm at. I use discernment with that, of course, but I don't also have to punish myself for trying to explain to people that are still going to be a part of my community, even though I'm not losing them. I don't have to self-explain myself to them. They will either love me and get me based off of where I'm at right now, or they will leave me based off of where I left them at after I decided to change myself and actually find the meaning of what I want in life, which is I wanted more, and wanting more meant digging and taking a deep dive into what I needed to fix about me, what I needed to correct in myself, what I needed to accept and not accept anymore. And sometimes that meant also kind of like, ending and dissolving a couple of relationships with other people along that journey. So I'm not blind or muting myself to taking in information, because God has a funny way of speaking to everybody who is willing to listen. And I've literally been like, I just want to like formulate this to people the right way, but I don't want to keep answering to people in the way that, you told me, God, like, you don't have to answer the people. They will see it just based off your actions, which is so true. But it also helps that I came across this video, timing is everything. And I'm like, finally, that's my aha moment. Like, it now makes sense. And I wanted to share this moment with my YouTube family, because I know I am not the only person that has struggled trying to put the words together. Like, I don't want to ramble on. I just want it to make sense. And sometimes that just takes stepping out of your comfort zone and listening to something else that actually might be a word for you to kind of help put together your thoughts that you have been like going around in your head. And now you actually heard somebody vocalize it and put together, which is why I'm always open to learning something new and kind of like pivoting to a new community to help me even be the better version that I know I can be and continue to be. So this is kind of like a story time / epiphany moment that I had, and I really wanted to share with my community. And I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you enjoy it, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to put Mel Ribbons' podcast that I was just listening to in the description box. You guys check out her channel. I'm sure you probably have heard her name a million times, but I just never got a chance to really listen to her. I've always kind of like scrolled past her pages, and I just did not scroll past that page or that video today. It spoke to me on so many levels, and I'm sure you guys will appreciate it too. So I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, take care. Bye.